Paul. Today, the term subversion designates all illegal activity, whether direct or indirect, overt or covert, conducted under the auspices of a state, and designed to overthrow the established government or vitally disrupt the public order of another state. Subversion combines psychological, political, social, and economic actions, as well as active military or paramilitary operations. And it is generally a sustained, long-run, intermeshed, and coordinated process. Consequently, it is usually impossible to place acts of subversion into neat little categorical definitions. Oh, it sounds like a cult. Yeah. The subversive activity, 19, a pattern of acts designed to overthrow a government by force or illegal means. Yes. Now, this by force, we're going to do it this way. This is the way we're going to go. You just do it the way that I say. Ooch. Now, this subversive activity on the part of Mike Van Proyen wanting to make, well, Mike's going to lose his disability. Ooch. Marilyn, being the wife of Mike, the disabled veteran right now. I'm sorry, Marilyn. You will not be able to live on Mike's disability insurance, okay? Now, I would have thought that there was a responsibility on the part of Foursquare, the denomination, to never allow any of its pastors to participate in the subversion of the actual government of the United States of America. Oh, Foursquare. Did you get me every pastor? Did y'all decide you're going to go the way? That little cult where you said it wasn't Sodom. Ooh. Why don't you get me the insurances of each of the Foursquare churches? Pooch. You know, other federally imposed occupational restrictions. Yes. Now, and the conditions are reasonably necessary to protect the public because there is reason to believe that, absent of such restriction, the defendant will continue to engage in unlawful conduct similar to that for which the defendant was convicted. Yeah. United States sentencing guidelines impose certain occupation as a condition of probation or supervised release. 18 U.S. Code 3563B5. United States Coast Guard, is that right? USSG, United States something. Yeah. Does the Coast Guard still have felony arrest authority? Yes. Why don't you get me the Coast Guard again? I know I emailed you. Ouch. Get me all of those. Ron Peregrine, you just lost your military benefits. Ouch! Under Sheriff of Clallam County. Now, I remember when I was in the Safeway, we had a little talk, and you said, well, we're going to just keep it in-house. We're going to do it here in the county. I said, no, you're a liar. Oops. It is actually against the law to not protect the civil rights of American citizens. Now, get me all of the Coast Guard of the United States and every one of them that does have arrest authority where they can arrest for any evidence of felony. Pooch or the suspicion of the probable cause felony. Yes, because as I see it right now, ooh, look at you, Mr. Coast Guard. You thought I would not imprison the Coast Guard of the United States of America. I will. Now you'll all lose your gratuitous military benefits. I did mention that. It was nice that we started Homeland Security because of what happened on September 11th. I think they're unnecessary now. Are we going to have some more terrorist attacks? Somebody planning on some sort of diversive activity so as to take the focus away from actually what's going on? Did you want to set off a bomb today? Now let's say, uh-uh, that your way is not the way we're going. Okay, Ron Peregrine, under sheriff of the Clallam County Sheriff's Department. I'm just going to attach your Coast Guard, yes, retirement, poop, and the insurances and any and all gratuitous benefits that you receive for being in the United States Coast Guard. Now, when I told you, yes, it's against the law, it is. I was the financial consultant and I was your financial consultant. And I'm not crazy for knowing what the law says. The law requires actual notice and opportunity to be heard before a fair and impartial judge. Yes, you can't give custody of my sons to my wife when we were not residents of the state of Washington. Give me every person in the Coast Guard that has arresting authority. I would have thought that little base out there, Coast Guard, would have arrested the fucking sheriff as soon as you had knowledge. But it seems that they just can't do it. You just don't want with the. Are you upset? Well, Ron, you're getting sued, going to prison, and losing all your money.